Juicy chicken drumsticks in aromatic sauce. This is the perfect family dinner. We heat up the skillet, add olive oil, carefully place butter with tongs. The mixture of two oils will give the drumsticks a golden crust. Now let's work on the chicken, the foundation of our dish. A wooden cutting board and paper towels will help us prepare the drumsticks properly. We lay out 4 to 6 drumsticks and thoroughly pat each one dry on all sides. This step seems simple, but so much depends on it. Excess moisture on the surface won't let the chicken sear to that appetizing crust we want. Dry skin will sear faster in the pan and become golden and crispy, while keeping the meat juicy inside. We carefully place the drumsticks in the heated skillet. Hear how they immediately start sizzling? That's the perfect sign that the temperature is just right. A pinch of salt and a pinch of freshly ground pepper. It will release its aroma right on the hot pan, infusing every piece. While the drumsticks are searing, let's work on the potatoes. About 1 pound will be just right. We cut them into medium wedges, so all pieces cook evenly. Transfer to a pot and cover with cold water. This way the potatoes will cook more tenderly. Add a pinch of salt and put on the heat. Now we have 2 processes running in parallel. Potatoes boiling, while the drumsticks develop that golden crust that makes the dish truly appetizing. Time is working for us. While one component cooks, we work on another. Time to flip our drumsticks. We do this carefully with kitchen tongs to preserve that appetizing crust. Each side should get equal attention, then the chicken will cook perfectly evenly, and the golden color will be beautiful from all angles. We flip the drumsticks with tongs, achieving that appetizing crust. Hear how they're sizzling in the pan? That's the perfect sign. The oil is hot enough and the meat is literally sealing on the outside. We flip the drumsticks with tongs. It's important to get an even golden crust on each side. Hear that appetizing sizzle? The chicken is actively searing, and its surface is becoming incredibly golden and appetizing. While the drumsticks reach the right crust, let's work on the base for our sauce. Take a medium onion and cut it in half. The classic dicing technique starts with lengthwise cuts. Make them carefully, not cutting all the way through. Now we chop crosswise, getting even small cubes. Repeat the same with the second half. This cutting technique will let the onion cook evenly and create the perfect aromatic base for our creamy sauce. We carefully transfer the finished drumsticks with tongs. Look at that beautiful golden crust. We gently remove each drumstick from the pan, preserving all those aromatic juices. That golden crust tells us the meat seared perfectly and will be incredibly juicy inside. Into the same skillet goes our diced onion. It immediately comes alive in the aromatic oil from the chicken. We add garlic to the golden onion. 4 cloves sliced into thin pieces. This way it will heat more evenly and give all its aroma to the sauce. Each slice should be roughly the same thickness. We send the garlic right to the onion in the skillet. To the vegetables, we add a pinch of freshly ground pepper and salt. The spices will release their aroma in the hot oil. Mix thoroughly so the seasonings distribute evenly. Now we add 2 tablespoons of flour and immediately start actively sautéing, stirring constantly. The flour should lightly toast with the vegetables. This is the foundation for a thick, velvety sauce. Just a couple minutes and the mixture takes on a light, nutty color. Time to transform the flour base into a full sauce. We pour in chicken broth. Immediately start actively stirring with a spatula. And before our eyes, a real transformation happens. The liquid thickens, becomes silky and smooth. We add heavy cream, the whole cup at once. Stir with the spatula, and the sauce becomes velvety and smooth. Time to add bright accents. We pour in a tablespoon of soy sauce. Next goes a spoonful of mustard. It will give the sauce tang and depth of flavor. Now we mix everything thoroughly so each ingredient can shine at its fullest. The sauce takes on a beautiful golden hue and incredible aroma. The sauce is ready. We return our golden drumsticks to it. Carefully place each one so they evenly nestle into the aromatic, creamy mustard base. Now, the important moment. Generously spoon sauce over the drumsticks from all sides. This way the meat will absorb the rich flavor. Cover with a lid and let simmer on low heat. We remove the parsley from the tough stems, keeping only the tender leaves. Gather the greens into a neat pile and chop finely. Fresh parsley will give our dish bright aroma and beautiful color. The minced herbs are ready for the final touch. Remove the lid. The drumsticks have already absorbed the aromas. Carefully turn each one in the thick sauce. Now we add fresh lemon juice. Squeeze it right into the skillet. Sprinkle with parsley. Gently mix everything with the spatula. Each drumstick should be coated with this aromatic mixture. Turn the drumsticks with tongs for even coating. Now we spoon sauce over each drumstick. Look how this appetizing glaze shines on the golden crust. Cover with the lid. The final touch, fresh herbs. We separate the dill from tough stems and chop finely. Green onions cut into thin rings. Such herbs won't just decorate the dish, but add bright spring aroma to our hearty dinner. We remove the finished potatoes from heat. Add butter. Pour in some warm milk. The liquid should be warm so it doesn't cool the potatoes. We start transforming it into fluffy mashed potatoes. With a masher, we carefully mash each piece, gradually achieving a smooth, tender texture without lumps. Add our aromatic herbs and gently mix. The mashed potatoes are ready to become the perfect side dish for juicy drumsticks. Look at this tender, fluffy mashed potatoes we made. Let's bring our dinner together. On the plate, we carefully place the golden drumsticks. Look at that appetizing crust. Next to them, we arrange the fluffy mashed potatoes in beautiful portions. generously drizzle the chicken with our aromatic, creamy mustard sauce, distributing it evenly. And the finishing touch, sprinkle everything with fresh chopped herbs for brightness and aroma. Here's our homemade masterpiece: juicy chicken drumsticks and delicate creamy mustard sauce, alongside fluffy mashed potatoes. The golden crust on the meat, creamy texture of the sauce, and bright colors of fresh herbs create a true symphony of flavor and color. Every detail of this dish is thought through, from the golden skin on the drumsticks to the last sprig of dill. Let's check if it's ready. We cut into a drumstick and immediately see the meat is tender, easily separates from the bone. We taste it. The creamy mustard sauce has penetrated every fiber, and the spices opened up just right. This is it. The perfect combination of textures and flavors in one bite.